Hello everyone, this is another video. I know, 2 videos in a week. Wow, you are spoiled. Hello. So I wanted to do a little bit of an update video. I know the videos you've seen so far are Voices from the Attic, my podcast. I wanted to do a health update because last time, and I've noticed that when I do updates on like mental health and stuff, people like listening to them and they're like, oh okay, I can kind of relate and stuff. So let's do a little bit of a health update. First things first, I am exercising again. I'm getting back into the exercise. I do want to look a certain way. A few years back I was in a really kind of good shape and stuff before the PCOS stuff started going crazy. So what I've done so far is I've been going on 10,000 step walks, which is I think about 7 to 8k. I've done this quite frequently, so I've done this like about 3 to 4 times a week. Either walks for 30 minutes on the treadmill, or when it's not raining, spoiler alert, it's always raining in the UK, I do go on big hikes and stuff. So I've been doing that to kind of keep up with this lockdown and just clear my head and stuff, because I've noticed since the lockdown it's so easy to burn out, and it's so easy to get caught in your own headspace. So it's nice to just leave the house, just to do a little bit of fresh air and just kind of clear you up a bit, get some sunshine and stuff like that. So I've been doing that. I've been having more of a schedule with my streams and stuff, so at least streaming like 3 times a week, 1 on GOG, 2 on my own channel and stuff. So like doing that every single Thursday and Friday on my own channel. So I've been trying to kind of like, it seems since last year, like I've continuously been, I don't know if anyone else has been in this struggle, and I hope if you have, you can relate to me here. Like it feels like you're constantly trying to grab everything and trying to kind of organize everything and just be like, okay, this needs to go here. And it feels like you're constantly like pulling thread on a jumper and you're trying to get everything compact into a certain way. But like the more you try to compact stuff and organize stuff, the more exhausted you get and the harder it seems. It just feels like that's what's been happening and stuff. So I've been dealing with that, but that's okay. It seems like it's getting a bit better. I finally got that wall fixed today. I finally put the rest of it up. I got it all put down. The funny thing is, like, I do actually have like a cloth which normally goes behind, which is the nice kind of moon background and stuff. But I was like, I've always left the wall kind of not finished. And like, I think it's jobs similar to that, where you have them and you're like, I'll just get to it at some point. Oh, I just get to it, but you never do. So I put up, I know it's not equal and stuff. The cloth is going to be going back over it anyway, because I really like the cloth over it as opposed to the brick background. I like the cloth over the brick. It looks kind of cool, and I like moons and stuff. But so I've been doing that. I finally got round to doing that. I finally got round to ordering a new guitar, a new electric guitar. For years I had issues with my current one. It is a knockoff Gibson from Give Music, and it's always had a constant buzzing. So I've ordered a new one. I've got myself my first ever Fender. It's the first time in like all of my kind of guitar career that's been sporadic and non-achieving. I'm actually going to have a Fender, an actual branded kind of guitar, so I'm really excited about that. So I've been trying to, with my mental health in terms of that, I did, last year I came off of my, where are they? One sec, let me get them. So I've been going, I mainly stuck with Prozac out of everything. I know my first ever video was citalopram, that, I can never say it still. I am, where are they? Okay, so I was doing very well on Prozac, but I was getting to the point where I felt like a zombie a lot, and it felt like a lot of people were enjoying the medicated me, but then I started kind of having doubts. I felt like more and more kind of less empathetic and less kind of, I didn't care about decisions that I made, and I didn't really feel repercussions to those decisions. Like normally, like guilt is my worst thing. I'm very bad with guilt and stuff. Like it really eats away at me. Like if I do something, it will always be guilt that eats away and causes anxiety. when I was on the medication, it does lessen all of that. And for some people that is a good thing. For some people Prozac is a good thing, and it has helped me greatly. So I'm not saying it's terrible, don't do it and stuff. I'm saying like it works, but it is for some people a temporary help. Like eventually you do need to come off of the medication. It's kind of in place so you can kind of get everything that's in your head kind of a lot calmer and stuff, and get you in a better place where you don't feel constantly overwhelmed and exhausted and stuff. Although I'm not on any medication anymore or antidepressants. I haven't been for about a few months. Oh, it doesn't even feel like that. Yeah, so for a few months I kind of came off of, so what I started with was I started with fluoxetine, also known as Prozac. So these, probably not going to show. These, there you go. It'll show because it's on my face. There you go. These are 20 mgs. So this is what I had. But as I got better and I started to get calmer and stuff, and I started to get better with coping mechanisms and writing stuff down and going out for walks and doing loads of exercise, I then asked to go on to these. These are the lowest you can get of fluoxetine. These are 10 m's. And I stayed on those for a bit. And then in kind of November, mid-November-ish, kind of like that, I came off of them completely. So I've been off of them for about 2 months. But here's the thing. With side effects and with Prozac, because it's such a long life span for the capsules and stuff, the span isn't like the other ones. With the other ones, you will start to get kind of side effects, and you'll have them kind of in the first few weeks and stuff. And you'll get kind of the chills and stuff, the headaches and everything like that. Now with Prozac, you do get the headaches, but Prozac is not out of your system until about 28 days. It takes a long time, and even after 28 days, only 99.1% is out of your system. So Prozac does stay in your system a very long time, which means that, I think I've mentioned this before in a video, which means that once you've stopped Prozac and you're like, oh, okay, I'm doing really good and stuff, like I'm not feeling any of these side effects, this is going really well, and then the 28 days kicks in, and then a lot of people like myself will start feeling all the side effects, start feeling the up and down emotions, start feeling the depression, start feeling all the side effects which would normally come at the start of coming off of a medication. So for a lot of people, this causes a lot of people to believe that it is a relapse, and they do go back onto the medication because they're like, I can't cope. I was doing well for a month and then it changed and stuff. So be aware about that. I need to sneeze. I'm sorry, just keep doing this. I do need to sneeze quite a bit, but I'm just holding it in. My last one was kind of, I will say, kind of mid-November. So in kind of December, and I did cheat a little bit. Not cheat, but I was having a really rough time. I don't know why, but I was having a really hard time actually on New Year's, Christmas Eve. It was really stressful. Something had happened to trigger me. I don't remember. It was really upsetting. So I did have one. I had one of the 10 milligrams, and you have to bear in mind, even if you do take one, it's gonna have the 99, the same rule, the 28 days. So this month was obviously January, and just because I took one last month, that still means that still needs to clear out my system. And damn, it's clearing out my system really badly. You can't see, but I've been having a lot of stress recently. I've put loads of makeup on to cover it. I'm gonna go nice and close to the camera so you can see. This is almost all okay. So let me tell you the. I feel like it's nice to be realer and closer to the camera and show you guys things that you might get from situations. So I have been having a lot more stress recently and been a lot more anxious, and I notice when the medication is wearing off because I stutter. I am very prone. I've done this a lot in life. I didn't realise until I went on the medication that I was doing it a lot. but I stutter a lot. I have like an anxious stutter. I will like I will I'm doing it now. I will kind of fall over my words quite a bit. So I am noticing that. My stress is getting a lot higher, which means I've missed my cycle again this month. And because I've missed my cycle, my body has started to, there's loads of spots underneath all this makeup that I've put on. My entire face is just kind of filled with spots and acne and stuff, which really sucks. But I'm trying to keep up with exercise to kind of balance that out and just carry on drinking as much water as I can. I know it's just temporary, and that's the thing with medication, the side effects are also temporary. So I know if I can get through this month and stuff without going back on medication, I should be good to go the next few months and everything. But don't ever feel ashamed that you have to go back on medication. Sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. But that's kind of the update on me. I'm gonna try to do a 20-minute full high cardio run today and start doing that just to kind of get the serotonin pumping again and hopefully clear up my entire skin that is ridiculously covered like a pizza. So that's kind of my life update today. If anyone does have any questions about medication or stuff like that, or any of your own experiences, please tell me like how you're going through it. Did you have a breakout like me? Did you experience the delayed medication stuff? But yeah, thanks for watching today, everyone. Next episode of Voices from the Attic will be next Tuesday. Hopefully I want to aim to get them out at 6 PM GMT. That's estimated time, but yeah, it will be there next week. And thank you for watching as always.